Let me ask you this. Why do certain people stay composed under stress, while others totally break down? Why do some endure pain, failure, and setbacks, while others quit the second things get hard? It's not luck, it's not raw talent, it's mental toughness, and most people never develop it. But that's changing, right now, because by the time you finish this video, you'll know exactly how to develop a mind that can't be broken. Not hype, real, lasting, mental grit, the kind that lets you handle anything life puts in front of you. If you're ready, then let's dive in. Lesson 1. The mindset shift that changes everything. Here's the first truth you need to accept. Life isn't meant to be easy. That doesn't mean you're failing. It just means you're alive. Everyone struggles, everyone slips, but mentally strong people, they rise again. See, your brain works like a muscle, and like any muscle, it only grows when it's pushed. If you dodge difficulty, stay away from discomfort, or always choose the easy way, your mind stays fragile. And when life hits hard, you crumble. But here's the key. Every obstacle becomes a workout. Every failure becomes a chance to gain strength. You stop seeing struggles as punishment and start seeing them as preparation. That's the moment your mindset becomes bulletproof. Lesson 2. Daily habits for a tougher mind. Now let's go over what you should actually do each day. Because mental strength isn't built in one giant leap. It's built through small wins, stacked over time. Here are 4 routines that will rewire your brain. Cold showers. Begin your day with something uncomfortable. It primes your mindset. It's not about the temperature. It's about self-control. Work out. Your body and brain are connected. When your body improves, your confidence, focus, and toughness rise with it. Stillness or meditation. Even 5 to 10 minutes of quiet a day trains your focus and emotional control. Choose discomfort on purpose. Maybe it's skipping the snooze button. Maybe it's pushing for one more rep. Maybe it's speaking up when you'd rather stay silent. The principle is this: do hard things by choice, and life's challenges won't rattle you. Lesson 3. 3 behaviors to cut. Mental strength isn't just about what you start doing, it's also about what you eliminate. So here are 3 habits to ditch, starting today. Quit complaining. Every moment you spend whining is time you could spend changing. Solve it or move on. Don't stay stuck. Stop chasing comfort. Growth doesn't live in the comfort zone. Whether it's cold showers, tough talks, or early mornings, step into discomfort. That's where change begins. Cut the excuses. Excuses may sound convincing, but they shrink your potential. Reality check. You always have a choice. Always. Lesson 4. A real-world story of mental power. Let me tell you about someone you've definitely heard of, Arnold Schwarzenegger. But forget the fame, the muscles, and the blockbusters for a moment. This guy came from a tiny village in Austria. No money, no connections, no state-of-the-art gym, just a dream and the drive to pursue it. At 15, he grabbed a dumbbell for the first time. At 21, he left everything behind and flew to the US, barely able to speak English because he refused to settle for average. He trained like a machine, dawn workouts, grueling sessions, no cutting corners. He wasn't the most naturally talented, he wasn't the biggest guy, but he outworked everyone. And no, he didn't always feel like doing it. It wasn't always fun, but he showed up, day after day, because that's real mental strength, doing the grind even when motivation vanishes. Fast forward, he became a 7-time Mr. Olympia, a global movie icon, and even the governor of California. You don't need to be Arnold. You don't need to be a star or win titles. But if a kid from a tiny town with nothing but grit could flip his whole life, what's stopping you from taking the first step? Lesson 5. Control your emotions when pressure hits. People with mental strength don't let emotions drive them. They steer emotions. Here's the technique. Pause before you act. That's it. When you feel triggered, stressed, or mad, pause. Breathe in, count to 3. That little pause gives you space, and in that space, you take your power back. Emotions are like waves. You can't stop them, but you can learn to surf. Just remember, strong people don't run from emotions. They master their reactions. Lesson 6. Reframe failure. Most people are scared of failing, but here's the truth. Failure is the cost of leveling up. Every time you fall short, you gain experience. You become sharper. You become tougher. You get closer to what's next. To take a look at any elite performer, athletes, CEOs, artists, they've failed more times than most people even dare to try. Failure only becomes final when you throw in the towel. So when you fall, don't dwell. Learn, adapt, keep pushing. Lesson 7. Pick discipline, not motivation. Let's finish with a tough truth. Motivation is a trap. It feels good, it can get you started, but it doesn't stick around. There'll be days when you're tired, distracted, or just not feeling it. And if you only act when you're hyped, you'll never create anything meaningful. What sticks? Discipline. Discipline means showing up even when you'd rather not. Waking early, hitting the gym, ignoring the distractions. It's not flashy, but it's powerful. And here's the twist. Each time you pick discipline over ease, you earn trust in yourself. That's the foundation of real confidence. Remember, you don't need to become superhuman overnight. You don't need to nail everything. You just need to begin. Start showing up. Start choosing the hard road. Start becoming the version of yourself you once promised you'd be. Because your future self, it's not made by chance. It's made by what you choose, starting right now. So what's it going to be? Will you crawl back into comfort and stay stuck, or rise and become unshakable? That decision, it's yours. If this video spoke to you, send it to someone who needs to hear it. And if you're hungry for more, subscribe. We're just getting warmed up. Stay sharp. Keep going. I'll catch you in the next one.